the day routine. We're starting a beginner one right now. And right after this, we'll hop on again for the intermediate. And after that, we'll hop on again for the choreography workshop, where we learn a piece of choreography to different music each time and kind of different style each time. And then we clean it up, we infuse it with community, and then we do a little mock performance at the end. So that takes place over however many days it takes to get through it and clean it up and make sure it's more or less the way we want it. So this routine is for you if you have never done much fitness or never done it or haven't done it for a long time or have been injured and need to get your mobility going again. So this is something for everybody and anybody. Next, please take a nice, steady, wide stance. So you want to feel super sturdy, like your legs are just kind of holes that have been buried deep in the ground. So very thick ones, metal that nothing can budge. So your whole lower body is super sturdy. And on top, you should relax and breathe in. Breathe in your nose and out through your mouth. And then in through your nose again. And out through your mouth. This is just bringing a little oxygen into our muscles. And in and out. Just a few more breaths like that. While I talk, and this is mostly for your fascia, the things that we're doing that likes slow, continuous movements, and it's a very important organ. It's right under your skin, and it has a lot to do with how we move before we even get to the muscles that are underneath that. So as we're inhaling again, lifting your arms, and back down, and lifting your arms, and back down. This time lifting them to the front, and back down. And this is however high your arms go. You can lift them way up high, or we can just do a little bit depending on your arms. And then one more here, one more set of two, one more set of two to the front. And as this is all progressive, this time we're going to switch it up a little. Next time when you're raising your hands, they're going to go up to the front, but I want you to keep your lower half straight as it is, just really firmly planted, but you're going to lift your arms a little bit to the diagonal. So we're going to do two to one side, and then two to the other. I think this is about you, so it's however high your arms lift, you can do it way up if you want more of a stretch. Or keep it down and go to the other side. We're going to do those. And to the other side. And let's do one more set of those. More of a stretch. You can twist a little bit more. If not, that's how our body goes. And today, let's do a few gentle knee bends. Now, I'm just bending my knee a very tiny bit. It's just bending a little bit, they're bending and straightening, but it's not a deep knee bend. They're just starting to move, like you just want that joint just a tiny little click, so it goes down and up. You should make that like a pulse, so you're just kind of bending and straightening. You're not even really lowering down, you're just loosening your knees and tightening them up a little again. And as you're taking that, let's bring your arms up and down a couple of times. And we're going to come up, so keeping your arms as high as they go, and this time you're staying straight. And I want you to a little bend to the side, but I want you to think about moving the upper part of your body and keeping the lower half still. So this is just a little upper bend. About where your rib cage is, and we're just going to go from side to side. You can clasp your arms on top of your head, or here, or just keep them out. And again, going slowly and continuously and smoothly. And press it, and coming back to neutral. And we're going to do a little bend forward, and it's just going to be from body. Just like your rib cage is bowing forward. It's okay if it doesn't move that much. Move it as much as it goes. Pretend it's moving. Imagine what it would feel like. And try to connect your brain to that part of your body. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more. We're going to bend from the waist and come up. And waist and come up. And waist and come up. So you see my pelvis is in place. Legs aren't moving. Down and up like it's a bow. And we're going to be doing more of those. We're going to come back to that. We're going to start to work more on our core. Your shoulders up to your ears, and down, and up to your ears. And don't throw your shoulders down. Don't let them drop. Just make it very controlled. And we're going to take them, roll them back, forward, back, forward, just one more of those, and then we're going to roll in the other direction. And when you roll them back, try to think about your shoulder blades meeting the middle. Give yourself a nice flat posture as you roll them back. And then we're going to go forward again. This time, we're shooting a little bit more bend to your upper body. Again, we're trying to freeze our lower bodies in place. And this is the top of our spines, top of our backs. And our chest is hanging forward like we're hunching. And we're going to do the same thing going back, but we're going to try and have a little bit of a broader movement, moving further down our bodies. And now we're doing our chin spot, but our necks are staying straight. This is just like we're saying yes. Up and down, and again, this is slow and continuous. And then he stops. Keep nodding yes. And this time dropping your chin, keeping it there. And I want you to roll your, and to do left ear to your left shoulder. And come back to the middle. And rolling your right ear to the right shoulder without coming up. Rolling it back to the middle. And then we're going to repeat to the left. Middle. And the right. Middle. And left, to the middle, to the right, to the middle, up, and we're just going to shake our heads from side to side. And coming back to neutral, and then we're just going to put the birds, and crunching back to neutral, and moving up. Back to neutral. This should not be a strain. You're only going as much as you can do and keeping yourself pretty relaxed. But your muscles are working, never fear. Back to neutral. And I'm going to bring our forearms towards us. So we're just bending at the elbow. Our elbows are bending and straightening. Back down, and now our elbows are lifting, so open your arms, and lifting your elbows. If you want to tuck your arms all the way in, you can do that, or just really trying to get a little bit of rotation here in our elbows, as much as they go, and again, it may just be a little bit, but you just want to go as far as you can, or you just want to visualize how it would feel like with those brain connectors. And rolling the wrists. We can just do a little circle with these. Normally we do back and forth, but let's do a little circle today. And a little circle the other way. You can also just do back and forth like this. You can do the circle. And opening, closing your hands. And maybe fist, and then your fingers are opening wide. Those hands up. And coming back. So this time I want you to make your knee bend a little bit deeper. So Before you go down, feel like the muscles in the legs are engaging before you even start to bend. And you're just gonna bend and straighten. Try to make sure that your knees are over your feet. You don't want them going out to the side, either direction. Remember, each time you want to consciously engage your leg muscles before actually bending your knees. So you don't want to just drop down. You want to feel them working. I hear a cricket. Somebody else hear that? That's pretty loud. It's loud in here. Bending and straightening. And let's keep on with that bend and straighten. Each time I want you to just lift your arms a little bit as you come up. And come back to neutral. And let's go back to that waist bend. And straighten. Again, you want to feel this kind of the middle of your stomach start to engage while leaving everything else still. Now, I want you to remember how it feels as you're going forward, what part of your body is working. And I want you to use that same part of your body to kind of lift up a little bit. And this time we're going to go to one side and come up. This is a little deeper than the first one, so we're trying to use the area around our waists as we go from one side to the other. Up again. And this time, I want you to think about keeping your back pretty straight. I'm just going to slide your hands down your legs. And come back up. And sliding down. And coming back up. And it's the same thing. You want to engage your legs before they start to bend. And up. And I'm going to slide one last time. And stay right where we are. And we're going to straighten and bend there instead of coming all the way up. Does not have to be deep, it's just as deep as you feel comfortable. And rolling out the spine again. Taking a nice stance here. I want you to press into the ground with your left foot and shift all your weight to your right, and then press into the ground with your right foot and shift all your weight to the left. And pressing left to move your body to your right leg, pressing in your right foot to move your body to your left leg. And we're going to go back and forth, try and think each time that the leg that is moving you is pushing into the ground. It's not just moving you, it's going deep and it's taking its energy from the ground. And going back to neutral, grab onto something and pull the leg behind you. And you're going to put your weight on your front leg, back leg stretch out a little. You can pulse as you do this, or if you prefer to keep it straight, just keep it straight. And then moving our way to the back foot, you want to bend the back leg. Different stretch. And wiggling that ankle back and forth. And today I want you to also just kind of up and down like this. Foot. And flat on the ground. And you're going to spread up your toes like a fan and let them go. If your toes don't do this, I want you to visualize and try and imagine what it would feel like to do that movement. And go to the other side, with the other hand, and put your other leg in front. And your weight is going to be over your front leg. Your back one is going to stretch out. And then you're going to come back up and move your weight a little bit towards your back leg. And bend that back leg. Hold the back of your Achilles. And you're going to move your ankle back and forth, side to side. And then up down, and flat on the floor, and bending the toes out, or imagining that signal coming from your brain all the way down to your body, that reaches your toes, and it's little muscles in your foot are having it, just like we did with our hands. Alright, so standing up very straight on, you feel everything straightening, like somebody has like a good middle of your head, is pulling you up to the sky, feel everything getting nice and tight, and taking all your body weight and just shifting it a little bit forward so you're on the balls of your feet. And come back and do the same thing. Shift your weight a little bit forward at the balls of your feet. And back. And up once more. And down. And then I want you to try to reach either wall with your hands. You can touch two walls that are very far apart. Stretch it out. Hug and say, you are awesome, you did it, you got here, took your first step in the journey just by turning on this channel. So please like and subscribe if you have not already. I will see you on Friday, or if you want to hop on again for the intermediate routine or the choreography. Just love having you here and doing this together. So my fireflies, I bid you good day, and my love to all of you. Bye.